Hey, what's up, everybody? Chris Jacobs here with another high-performance house calls presented by OPTIMA batteries. Today, we're going to be checking in with Chris Polvoorde. He's a Pro Light Truck Series driver, and he's only 19 years old. He's going to be showing us around his shop. Let's call him up, see what he's got going.
What's up, Chris? How's it going?
Hey, man, how you doing? Good to see you.
Yeah, nice to see you too. I'm just doing great, just bunkered down.
That's a good place to be bunkered down, man. You've got a great shop down there.
Yeah, we're lucky enough. We kind of got some room, whatnot. I'm not completely locked down like in an apartment or something.
Yeah, thank God for that, right? Well, tell everybody exactly where you are.
So our shop slash house is located right in Hemet, California. Kind of like a good middle point, and we're out in the orange grove, so we're kind of secluded. I love it. So.
Cool. Yeah, I saw on your social media that you were out the other day picking grapefruits and oranges to give to the food bank. That's very noble of you.
Thank you. Yeah, we were trying to do something, and we have a ton of oranges, so might as well help out.
You've been racing since you were, what, about 10 years old?
About 10, and so yeah, about 9 years now, and moved up to the big trucks 3 years ago, so now this is what I do. I'm lucky enough to live my dream.
That's really cool, man. Well, we're getting a little tease of what's behind you. Why don't you flip that camera around so I can see what you got going in the shop?
My daddy's got a 79 Bronco he just bought that me and him did.
That's what we like to see. Yeah, so talk a little bit about this. I noticed also that you just pulled the motor on that 79 Bronco and you did it by yourself.
Yeah, I mean, quarantine, and my dad's been busy working, and he was like, "You want to pull that motor for me?" I was totally, I'll get it out. So we pulled it out. I actually got the motor over there, and then so my dad bought this right before quarantine. It kind of worked out, and he was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna keep it stocked, just super casual, like, you know, it's gonna be my like cruiser for up in the mountains." And that's, I mean, we always start our projects off like that, and then. He went out 2 days ago and bought this, or a few days ago, and bought this massive 460.
At a 460? Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Yeah, and it's all built up. It's got like 650 horse at least. The guy said we bought it from. So
look at the size of those valve covers and that intake. That's amazing.
He's redoing the whole inside, so it's coming out really good. I'm excited. I think we're gonna have it done by the time this quarantine's done.
It looks like the beginning stages of an overhauling project right there.
Yeah, I mean, we're not quite your level, but we're getting there.
And that paint job is definitely original because that's got 1979 written all over it.
Yeah, it's got this. It's pretty funny. It's like if you look at the original one, it's even a wild, like it's still like when it looked factory, it's a pretty wild color for a factory color.
That's really cool. Well, the one thing that is not in question is what kind of battery that's going to go in there, right?
No, it's sitting right here ready. Boom. We already have
product placement. You got it all ready to go.
That actually wasn't even product placement. We had it in here trying to get it started with the original motor, but there's other problems with that, so.
That's kind of your new toy, right?
It's a new all-wheel drive one, so it's pretty rad. Factory all-wheel drive, and it's a really fun little van. Yeah, it's all done up. So I got it kind of, I'm a pretty big adventure guy, and so I got it dialed up. I got these bunk beds. This is my kind of claim to fame. I built these bunk beds.
Oh wow, you built those?
Well, I actually didn't build them, but I designed them.
Got it. Well, hey, that's just as good.
Yeah, no, well, we kind of designed it. We wanted, so I can fit 4 bunk beds in here, so I can take myself and all my buddies. Because I'm still young, so we all still pile into little things without any question.
Now I'm seeing little glimpses of that Ranger in front. Is that your chase truck?
This is actually, it's a 1970.
Oh, that's one of your race trucks, yeah.
It's kind of a race truck pre-runner. It's like, so inside here, I'll show you. It's full like luxury. It got AC. And all the nice stuff, phone charger, but then it'll still go across the desert at 100 plus, which is pretty rad.
That's literally the best of both worlds.
Yeah, it's sweet. It's pretty cool to be out in the desert and have the AC on, like get out, just all clean. But this is kind of my baby. This is my first truck that we kind of took, and it started off like that project over there, and then eventually it just got out of hand. It has like 30 plus inches of travel in the back.
And what kind of suspension are you running in there?
It's full custom with a King big old bypass coilover. King Kongs, they're So up front it's like 24 inches, and then the back we limited it at 30 inches.
That's cool, man. And what year is that truck?
67.
That's really cool, man. Very cool.
Yeah, it's my baby. I love it. It's street legal, so I mean it's pretty funny. You go driving on the streets. I'll go get it to get like lunch, and but it's got so much like body roll from all the suspension. It freaks people out when you're next to them. Like if you're like turned, they think you're gonna hit them.
That's cool. Well, I see one lift over there. You also got the bender there. You got a lot of big time equipment in that garage.
Yeah, so we have it's a fully functioning race shop. We have our lift. We actually don't use it that much. The guys prefer just working on all the race trucks on jack stands. We're kind of a little different. But we got, press, brake, got a tube bender, drill press, Bird Kings, all the 9 yards, tire, and then we have a lathe, and then a buddy of mine right down the street has a mill. So we're pretty much a self-sufficient shop. Full welding over here because it's fully functional. It's not just a show shop. The guys are in here every day normally.
Well, even though you guys are shut down for real racing for the season due to the lockdown, you're actually participating in a virtual race this weekend, right?
Correct. Yeah, I was super excited. I have zero sim racing experience, and Jim Beaver, he was he invited me for this invitational race with like Travis Pastrana, Tanner Faust, Greg Biffle, a bunch of cool names. So I was super honored. So in less than a week, we've built a full gaming like sim all dialed up. I'll run up to the house in a sec and show you, but it turned out really cool. And now I've just been burning laps for the past 2 days. I think my parents are probably like annoyed of me in there on my mic just going crazy trying to get faster.
That's cool, man. Yeah, Travis is a buddy of mine. I've actually done a couple hot laps in his rally car with him out in Utah.
On that big track?
Yes, exactly, with the jumps and everything. Yeah, that was a lot of fun, man. He's a great driver. That's going to be a blast for you to do that this weekend. So you haven't had a chance to get any practice laps in the simulator yet?
Just a few, not a ton, because like I said, so last Saturday I got the text. I ordered all my stuff on Saturday night, Sunday morning. It got here on Tuesday and Wednesday, and Thursday we're running. We were fully running yesterday.
And what's the format of the race? Is it a particular amount of laps, or is it till everybody crashes out?
So from what I understand, I'm not positive. So there's 24 of us, and it's a 2-hour kind of whole episode thing. And we're running, I believe, 4 different races, and then it's kind of a points championship. So we're running at 2 tracks in 2 different types of cars, and then whoever has the most points at the end of those 4 races is the champion. But it's a stacked field. They also got some like professional sim racers like Mitchell DeYoung and stuff, so it's crazy. It's
gonna be some tough competition.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go have fun and let's see what we can do.
All right, well, why don't we go up to the house and we can check out the simulator?
So this is
cool.
That's kind of my setup right now that I got going. So we fabbed it all up in the shop. My crew chief came over and helped me. He's been on lockdown, so he came over and got out of lockdown for a little and helped me.
So you guys fabbed that whole frame right there, it looks like, huh?
Yep, yeah. He had a lot of fun. He was like, I never thought I'd be building this. He's like,
that's awesome. You got the Cobra Racing seat. Now, what came with that kit, and what did you fabricate?
So the kit I bought it was this Fanatec. So it came with a steering wheel, the shifter, and then the pedals. And then I bought 3 monitors and a computer. And then the rest we kind of fabbed up. This is actually my old race seat. I just got a new one, so it kind of worked out.
So have they sent you the programs for the tracks that you're going to be racing on this weekend?
Yep. It's crazy how realistic it is. So this is one of the tracks that I actually run on in real life.
Oh, cool. So you're already a little bit familiar with it, which is great.
And it's crazy how like realistic it is. Like I said, this is my first time really running a sim.
Yeah, those graphics are amazing.
Yeah, it's cool. You got the full wraparound, so you can actually see like when cars are next to you. And we're gonna cut the track a little here, but it's pretty crazy and it's really hard. It's not easy. I can definitely tell you that.
And does if you crash a truck or whatever, does it affect the performance of the program? Like, can you tell if you blow out a tire or something like that? Does it happen on the screen?
Yeah, totally. And you'll feel it. You can feel it in the steering. It gets all over. And then, like, say you miss a shift and you like just drop, like you hit it in like super hard, like so if you downshift too early, it'll blow a gearbox up and stuff. It's pretty wild. It's and it's pretty funny. So you see that little spot there?
Yeah.
And right there?
Yeah.
So you get mud. That's how realistic.
Oh wow, that's cool. So it impairs your vision a little bit.
Yeah. So when you got a bunch of guys on track, it's it gets hectic because it's like in real life. You're actually having to pull tear-offs and.
That is really cool, man. I mean, you're gonna make so many car guys jealous right now when they see this happening. This is the way to do lockdown.
Totally. I feel extremely lucky, but it's pretty cool. I was doing a lot of research because obviously this is like all new for me, and you can build a simple setup for like a couple $100s and be able to race like the same things we're racing. So that's what's pretty cool. And I spent a little bit more to make it a little more realistic, so I could actually kind of practice and run some tracks. But it's pretty. I don't know. It's just cool to see and there's hundreds of tracks and hundreds of cars and. It's been cool.
I know on your social media channels you always give a little shout out to people, telling them to stay strong, giving them advice, about staying safe, washing their hands, things like that.
My family and I have been taking this super serious, this whole quarantine thing. I haven't left our house in days, weeks more like, and I just been reminding everyone, wash your hands and stay inside. And I think if we all do that, we're gonna be out of this quicker because I want to get back to real racing. This virtual racing's fun, but it only can do so much. I still don't have that roar of the engine and all those G's. But yeah, I just think if everyone holds down and does their part, helps their community. I'm a forward athlete, and they've been huge in helping that community and helping everyone and building PPP, like personal protection equipment, and it's really cool to see what they're doing. So it's kind of like encouraged me or like giving me a little bit of drive to get out and help our community. We've been doing a ton trying to just, get through this together because we're all in it. So
that's awesome, man. You've got such a cool shop there. Good luck this weekend with the sim race, and we're looking forward to seeing you getting back out and doing some real racing when this lockdown is over.
Thanks, man. It was great talking to you for the first time, and hope you. Thanks for checking out my my crib.
Thanks, Chris. Yeah, when this lockdown is over, I definitely want to come down there and check out that shop. That place is really cool.
Same to you. I want to come check out some of your cool stuff. I always see on yours like all the cool builds you got going. So I want to.
You got it, man. Anytime. You're welcome. You're welcome to the overhauling shop anytime you want. Good luck with that Bronco. I can't wait to see the finished product.
Thanks. So we'll have to cruise it up there once we're done.
Definitely, and save the patina.
Okay, I'm taking your word. I'll tell my dad. He's the boss. It's his build, so I don't make the calls, but I think he'll take your advice.
Good deal, brother. All right, great talking to you, Chris.
Yeah, great talking to you too. See ya.
See you later, man.
All right, great job, dude.
Okay.
So, yes.